Hi everybody, it's Nikki Nefarious here. I'm on week 3 of Pinup Boot Camp. This week's dare is DIY for the pinup eye. So I had to do a DIY project. Well, this week has been extra special busy. It's been more busy than usual, if that's even possible. So at first I thought, I would just talk about a DIY project I've done in the past because I've done loads of these before. But then I realized that the whole purpose of Pinup Boot Camp is to make your life a little more shiny right now. Not in the past, not in the future when you get to it, but right now. So, you have to make sure to make time. And I also know that with anything, the more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. So that said, I decided that I was going to carve out some time to do a crock-pot dinner or something and just do a little craft here for you. I'm specifically going to show you guys how I'm going to make an organizer for my jewelry. I'm about to show you guys what I used to have. Also, this is where I kept my other jewelry. It's a shoebox, so it's a bit of a mess. I will show you that what you saw before, where I had my bracelets and my necklaces, it's actually kind of clever. This is a spool organizer. I got it at a thrift store for very cheap, but it's to organize spools of thread for sewing or embroidery. I just spray painted it, I put command strips on the back of it, and I attach it to the wall, and that's pretty much easy. But as my collection's growing, I needed more space. So I decided I was going to do one of my favorite projects, and it's going to be the tiered glass. I'm not really sure what it is, but this is what it looks like. Basically, I went to dollar stores, thrift stores, and I just tried to collect everything that I could. That said, I got a bunch of these for $1, little candlesticks. And what I'm trying to do right now is make an organizer for my bracelets and my rings, my earrings, and my necklaces. So I figured for my bracelets, I would do something like this. Now, ideally, I would really like to have a giant glass platter right here for the actual base, but I couldn't find anything like it. So I know that we can't always be perfect, so I figured I would make the best of what I had. That said, I found this really awesome piece at a thrift store. It was copper. I knew when I bought it I'd have to paint it white or black to go with my room. I decided to paint it black because it's going to be sitting on white furniture. Then I went to Michael's. I found this mirror, and it happens to fit perfectly. I'm not going to attach it or anything. I'm just going to place it in there, and I'm going to use this as the base for that. I'm not going to actually glue these things together because one day I'm going to find the perfect platter for my base. But until then, this is going to be totally fine. In order for me to do this, I had to use a couple of things. First of all, I used Krylon Fusion. This stuff is amazing. I spray painted my little platter black. It spray paints plastic. You have to love that. And to glue my glass pieces, I'm going to use this. Alright, this stuff is really great. It's just an all-purpose welding adhesive. It's wonderful. But you have to have a steady hand. Now I figured this would be pretty perfect to do my rings up here, and maybe my bracelets here and here possibly, but I do have a lot of stuff, so I got a couple of extra things. Let's just sort of move that. This is going to be another set that I create to go right beside it. And this will pretty much be a nice little catch-all for every little thing else. I love this kind of stuff. I think it's super cute and it's super easy to make, but what I really like about it is each of these pieces is only $1. So this whole set right here that you see cost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bucks. Not bad. But that's really not helping with my earrings. So while I was actually at the dollar store, I found a really cute black wire basket. I got some adorable white ribbon, and I made this last night. You just thread ribbon around the basket. Now what you do is you can use the openings in the basket to hang your earrings, like that. And if you have post earrings, you just pierce them right through the fabric. Okay, this is a basket that you can hang up if you'd like. You could use S-hooks, and if you wanted to, and hang your necklaces underneath it. I'm not going to. I'm not going to be hanging this up because then I won't be able to unpierce my little earrings. So this is just going to be sitting, hanging out. Inside this, if you wanted to, this would actually be a great storage space for bangle bracelets or whatever, but I'm actually going to use them for my scarf collection, and in that goes. I just think that'll be really cute. It'll keep everything out of the way. Now, there's all kinds of ways that you can store your things. I mean, when I was looking at projects, I saw really, really clever stuff. For example, like bangle storage. People were using paper towel holders. Like, for example, something like this. You know, you just pop your bangles on it. But I really don't like that sort of thing because well, I get really busy, and if I had all of my bangles stacked in a nice little pile, of course I'm going to want the one on the bottom, so then I'd have to take everything out to get to the one I want. You know, I'm not going to put it all back. So this way I can just, okay, so I've glued everything in place, and I've weighted them down, alright, because this particular adhesive sort of requires that. This piece is pretty much done as soon as it's dried. With these guys here, as soon as they're done, I'm going to pop this one on top of here, repeat the process, boom, done. But in the meantime, this really isn't taking care of my necklace organization situation. So, you know, other than the spool organizer, which I thought was a cute idea, there's another cute idea I really wanted to show you as well. This is a baking rack. When you make cookies, you set these out to cool. I found this at a thrift store for like 50 cents. It's super cheap. What you could do, spray paint it whatever color you want, get tiny little chains or ropes, hang it up, and then just attach little S-hooks along the bars, and you'll be able to hang your necklaces in a little necklace chandelier type situation, which I think would be entirely adorably cute. So I just wanted to share that with you while we're waiting on our glue to dry. Hi everyone, well, we're back. My DIY for the Pinup Eye project is complete. It's kind of late at night, but we're finishing up here. So isn't this a lot nicer than a shoebox? And everything fits lovely. As you can see, these pieces are attached together. I left the bottom blank, but it works. A lot of my bracelets are going to go here. My rings go up here. In this section, all my bangle bracelets, so I can just get them, they're easy at hand. And I even used a shot glass to house all of the little pendants that are loose. And I used a parfait glass to house all my brooches and pins and things like that. Right here I'm probably just going to use as display for my larger pieces until I find the little base that I want for this. But this is totally fine for now. As for my necklaces, well, I decided with my smaller necklaces, I found this amazing display at a thrift store. So my smaller necklaces are going right here, and my larger necklaces are going right back on this spool. Now that it's cleaned up from all the clutter, it looks a lot nicer. So I am going to show you an after picture, and I hope you like my week 3 dare DIY for the Pinup Eye. And I swear, if I can make time for this, you can. Bye.